Hi guys, welcome back to Hobby2Business Hub, episode 19.
Yes.
So we've had a bit of a break for a while. We're back now. Been very busily working in the background
Yes.
on a lot of content and a few different things, but we thought it was very important to get back and get our live shows happening again so that we can transfer the information and the things we're learning and doing with you guys out there. So being that we're into March, we thought it'd probably be very prudent to do an episode on the quarterly review,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yep.
So it's very important, that you regularly review your business. It is essential. It is as essential as actually doing the things in your business that earn you money, because you need to know what's working and you need to know what's not working. And that's what the review is all about. I mean, there's lots of different ways you can talk about a review, but probably those couple of key components, aren't they? That's really what a review's about, isn't it?
Lets you tweak what's working, what's not. Why is it not working?
Yeah.
So you can change.
Yeah, and it might also be too that something's working, but not working to the best potential you can have it working in your business. So it's not always about just black and white, what's working and what's not. Sometimes it's about what's working for you, but what could be working better. Right. Or what's working, you might say, on a negative basis, not overly great, but with a bit of a tweak, it could be something that could be really good for you.
That's right.
So it's not just about giving up. You've got to do, when you're running a business, when you're setting up a business, it's about managing and reviewing. Manage, review. It really is about that process, and that review is so essential to what you do.
That's right. And it's also you're not reviewing just, when we say review your business, it's not just your day-to-day things that you would normally do. You want to also review your goals, whether they're short-term goals and long-term goals. Your work-life balance, are you still getting that right balance? If not, you need to keep that in check.
Yes.
Because that's very important as well. You don't want to be working all the time.
At Hobby2Business, we're very much about lifestyle design.
That's it.
So you living the life you want to live, doing the work you want to do.
That's right. It's very important.
And it's not about being someone who works a 70-hour week or an 80-hour week or whatever. And, it's not just about money. Money is great to a certain point, but it's also about having the right lifestyle with your family, with your friends. If you don't have kids yet, it's about being able to spend that time and go away and do those holidays and spend time with your friends, because, for most people at some point that changes to a family.
Yeah.
And those situations don't necessarily happen like that as much anymore. So it's about being able to be where, you've gotten to the point where you've designed the lifestyle you want to live and enjoy that part of your life while it's happening.
That's it.
But, and once you have kids, it's about enjoying that time with the kids, going away on holidays, being able to go to their sporting events or their extracurricular activities, and not being that parent that has to miss everything, that the kids want to do. Yeah, celebrate your family.
Celebrating those milestones. It's very important.
Yeah, and most importantly, being present.
Yes.
Being present as a parent, or present as a friend or a family member in people's lives. It's looking at your business, quarterly review, straight off the bat, look at, sink your teeth in, start with the gritty stuff. What didn't work for you? Yep. What do you feel in the last 3 months that you've done?
Write it down.
Yep.
Grab pen and paper, cup of coffee, cup of tea, alcoholic drink, what works for you.
Yeah.
And write it down.
And it's also about looking at, but breaking you might pick 3 things that have happened in 3 months, okay? But it's also about breaking those things down into another substructure again, in that there are going to be things inside that worked and inside that didn't work. So you take that aspect of what did and didn't work and you apply it to a single action in your business or something you did in your business. Because if you could work out the elements that did work, a lot of times you can tweak the elements that didn't work.
That's right.
And turn that from something that didn't work in your business into something that does work in your business. So,
a couple more.
Yep.
Okay, so also celebrate your wins, your big achievements. Look back at your last quarter and go, what were my wins? you know, and it is important to celebrate too.
Yeah, and we like to do that as the last part of the review on our business.
Yes.
You know, you want to end on a positive note. So look at what worked for you,
Yep.
and look at that last. Leave that till last. You know.
Also look at, Paul and I are very big on learning. It's very important to us. You constantly need
Personal growth.
That's right. Very important. So maybe look at, okay, what have I learnt this last quarter? What can I learn in my next quarter that's going to help me achieve my goals, whether they be long term, short term. It's growth as well as review.
Okay, so and really, if you look at those three aspects, what worked, what didn't work, personal growth in that period, review, like Michelle said, review that as well. Mm-hmm. Have you grown personally in that time? It might be that in that 3 months you've got a list of books you want to read about business that you think apply to what you do and that you want to learn from. Did you get those books read? You know, or not? Or did you read one of those books? You might have had 3 of those books and said, I can knock off a book a month. You know, did you achieve those goals? Because really, this is all about goal setting.
It is.
Goal setting and taking it to another level, because it's great to set a goal, but here at Hobby2Business, we're all about achieving goals. Steps into place. You know, there's people that have dreams and there's people that have plans. You know, people that have dreams always say, we're going to do this.
Yep.
We're going to do that. People that have plans, they say, we're going to do this, and then they go back and put the actions in place that they do achieve that.
Yep.
So, and one of those actions is, Ants, a quarterly review.
Very important.
So, you've got to be honest with yourself too. I think it's no good sitting there and you've really got to be honest with what you've done and how you've performed in that time.
Yep.
And if you haven't put the effort into your business, then you need to write that down and you need to be honest with yourself about the fact you haven't put the effort in, because that's an area that needs to improve, because nothing is gained without effort. You know, I can guarantee you hear about all these businesses that, you know, were overnight successes and, you know, okay, they become known to people overnight with things like internet marketing and, you know, the World Wide Web and everything now. But I guarantee you those people have been working in their businesses tirelessly for years. Okay, it's like the band that's the overnight success, you know, and they do an interview with them and they say, yeah, we're the overnight success that was working for it for 20 years. You know, and that's what businesses are like, aren't they? You know, they become an overnight success, but that's really a fallacy. It's just overnight that everyone gets to know about them. Most people have been working in their business tirelessly, passionately, and flat out for 10 years before they even get recognition or their business starts to operate the way they want it to operate. So it's all about effort, all about being honest with yourself and applying those couple of principles we've talked about there, isn't it?
That's it. I think it also, when you've actually physically got it on paper and you can flick back through it, you know, and you sit in your half-yearly review, your yearly review, it also holds you accountable, because you can, like Paul said, you can look back and go, did I really do my best that last quarter? Could I have worked harder? Could I have done something different?
Could I have learnt more?
So it's really a growth thing personally as well as business.
If you are growing, your business will grow. It is simple as that.
Very much so.
You know, you are the key and the core in your business, so you need to grow personally for your business to grow.
That's right.
It's as simple as that.
I think it's key, but is flexibility.
Yeah.
You need to be flexible. Things aren't always going to go to plan. Things are going to happen. Life happens.
Well, they probably never go to plan, really, do
No,
they? But
no.
You've got to
if
be
you're flexible, roll with the punches.
You've got to be dynamic enough
Yep.
to understand that something isn't going to work, and you'll find, like when we talk about a review, that's really a skill that you apply to your business on a daily basis. You try something, it doesn't work, you tweak it, you go back. That's a review.
That's it.
That's a review, and that's really by doing these reviews and saying weekly reviews. You know, you'll find a Hobby2Business on the website. There's a lot of stuff there: weekly reviews, monthly reviews, 3 monthly reviews, 6 monthly reviews, 12 monthly reviews.
Yep.
What we're trying to teach people is to be dynamic in your business and to be dynamic in your, you know, in your business area.
Yes.
Okay, be a dynamic business, because if you are dynamic, your business will be dynamic, and people are attracted to dynamic businesses because dynamic businesses roll the punches, take opportunities,
Yep.
and not only take opportunities but develop opportunities from within.
Yep.
So it's all very key. So we hope you've enjoyed the show today, and we will
be back
be back very, very soon, probably sometime in the next week.
Yes.
With hopefully some more helpful hints to help everyone out there in the micro business and small business community along the lines of how to turn their passions into a profit. See you next time, guys.
Bye, guys.